How's it going, y'all? I don't think I want long hair anymore. I think I might be getting rid of it today. Possibly. It might not be the case. I might hold on to it for a little bit longer, but there's a high chance, a high probability that I might be cutting my hair today. If that doesn't happen, then I apologize. I'm really terrible at committing. So yeah, it's kind of up in the air right now whether or not I want to cut my shit. Let's put on some music. Let's talk about some songs. Heading to Walmart right now because I want to buy some weights. Ever since this quarantine happened, my state, I live in Massachusetts, they just started reopening things last week, but they've decided to keep gyms closed still. I haven't really had the chance. Oh, there's a fly. Exit, bruh. So I haven't had the chance to work out in a very long time. I've been doing a lot of push-ups and pull-ups and whatever these are called, where you pull up with your, with your biceps. Bicep pulls, curl-ups. I think they're called curl-ups, I'm not sure. Yeah, I've just been doing stuff like that, very basic pull and push exercises. And my arms have started to decline in size. I haven't really seen that many gains, so I think it's time to go to Walmart, pick up some legitimate weights so I can get back into the grind, get back to lifting, and get back into the shape that I was last year. And yeah, honestly, I really like lifting weights. I've seen, like, it's helped me through so many things. The one thing I'll say about lifting weights, if you're on the fence about doing it, whether or not you do it or you don't want to do it. Obviously, I'm not the type of person to give advice on shit like that because I'm pretty slender, I'm pretty skinny, and I'm not like the most avid weightlifter. I'm not super good at it. I'm not like Bruce Lee level strength, but I am pretty strong and I have been doing it for 2 years now. I've been doing it seriously for a year now. And if you're on the fence about doing it and you don't really know whether or not you should start lifting weights, what the fuck is that? Yeah, if you're on the fence about doing it, I would say definitely do it because there's so many good things about lifting weights. Like, I've learned so much about myself just from lifting weights, and I didn't think that would ever be the case. I didn't think I would ever feel this way about lifting weights. Like, when I first stepped into a gym, I felt nervous and scared, and I figured I would probably not be able to commit to it for a very long time, or it wouldn't provide me with the strength that I needed. Like, I had a lot of self-doubt. I didn't think that I was the type of person to be able to put on muscle, and I didn't think I was the genetic build or the body type to actually be able to put on muscle. But that's not true, and I stayed committed to it, and I've learned so much about myself. And honestly, one thing that's really gay, I just unintentionally said, one thing that's really gay about lifting weights is that you're spending a lot of time with sweaty men. No, one thing that's like super great about it is you, if you're in a position like myself where you're young and you're trying to figure everything out and you don't really know what you want to do with your life, and you're trying to put an effort into as many facets as possible. Is that even a word? I don't know. As many things as possible, trying to become the best version of yourself as possible. If you're trying to do that, if you go to the gym every day, even if maybe you fail at something related to your career or at school, like let's say you fail a test, you'll always have something keeping you grounded. You'll always have something that you know you're succeeding at, that you're excelling at. So even if you're fucking up every other aspect in your life, like your relationship is falling apart and you don't know what school you want to go to, you don't know what career field you want to get into, like at least you're putting in that effort to get in shape. So that's just one less thing that's weighing heavy on your brain. That's one less daunting aspect of life. The more that I lifted weights, the better I got at lifting weights, and the more focused I was in the gym. I felt like I was doing something right, and it kept me from completely regressing and feeling weird and shit like that. So weights are cool. I'm gonna talk about this song that I've been listening to recently. And here, let me play you a bit of a snippet. This song is called On Me by Medhane. I believe it came out last year, towards the end of 2019. My speakers are shit, so forgive me.
In the struggle, chasing my bliss. In this game, I play to win. Found the pain in the mist. Long trips, victory in my grip. Getting grown, getting to the goal with the fam. I'm alone, hard cold, holding on to what I know. Either swimming or you float on my toes. Numbers in my phone, try and get me for my soul. Goal on the goal.
I knew that was gonna happen.
I know what I need. Yeah, moving with the breeze. You stop it, I know.
So yeah, that's a good general gist of the song. Yeah, if you like that song, definitely go check it out on Spotify. I didn't really do it justice in that video there. Something about that song, when I first heard it, really spoke to me. I know that sounds really corny, but the beat is so minimal and not minimal at the exact same time. It's just a sample on loop mixed with organ, and it's just these two simple sounds that make this super somber and relaxed aesthetic. It feels very dirty, very grainy, like he took this string sample off of a lost Disney movie covered in dust in somebody's basement, and then Medhane's giving a very minimal monotone performance. I just realized I don't know where I'm going, so I should probably pull that up on Google Maps. Everything he's saying is very profound. It's about struggle, it's about becoming a man, it's about finding his strength through trauma and difficult situations. It just reminds me of that alone time that a lot of men go through, where they're questioning their masculinity and they're trying to figure out what it means to be a man. They're trying to find their place in the world.
Now it is time for a goodwill try on haul. It's approximately 5 o'clock in the evening. It was time for Cameron to cut off the sloppy mop atop his head.
Holy fuck.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh wow, this is intense. Okay. Wow. All right. What the fuck?
I smoke crack.
Okay, I've officially shaved my head for the most part. I didn't buzz it all the way. I did buzz it a little bit, and that's when I realized that my scalp was not built to touch the air. So now I just have a square shaved into the side of my face. That's right here. So yeah, I'd like to think that that's more of an artistic interpretation. It's like a little detail that some people don't get to have on their heads. It's not really a fuck up, it's intentional. Another thing I learned is that my ears are absolutely massive. I mean, I've known that they're massive, but I didn't know that they stuck out this far. I look like a giraffe and an elephant's child at the same time. I feel like I just joined the Marines. I'm ready to kill some ISIS fighters, ready to kill the Taliban. It feels really good, honestly. It feels good to have taken that risk, just gone all the way in, just plunged and not completely fucked myself. The blade didn't get caught in my hair or anything. I didn't scalp myself. You know, we had a minor fuck up here, but I didn't sustain any injuries, and that's not that noticeable if I wear a hat. Yeah, I'm wearing one of the new black shirts that I purchased today. I think it's my 7th black shirt that I own now. I'm addicted to well-fitting black shirts. I bought 2 more. Now the collection is building and increasing. Some people collect Funko Pop vinyl figures. Some people collect cum jars. I collect well-fitting black t-shirts that are slightly too small for me. Because my scalp was so fucky, I put some olive oil in it and let it sit for about 30 minutes. And I think that definitely numbed the dryness a little bit. And then I went in the shower. I shampooed with some anti-dandruff shampoo. I took some conditioner to that bitch. And now it burns a little bit just because it's, you know, freshly washed. First time touching oxygen since 2004. Yeah, but it feels healthy. So now I'm gonna show you the workout equipment that I purchased today, because I already look like a drill sergeant, so I might as well, right? All right, boys and girls, excuse my disgusting, messy carpet. All of those little blotches and stains that you see are a bunch of dead spiders and ants that I've crushed with my delectable little toes here. I think I've killed at least 100 to 150 spiders in this room alone over the course of the last, like, 5 or 6 months. So forgive me This is a murder scene. This is all forensic evidence. This is what World War I would have looked like without the trenches. Okay, but anyways, so I went to Walmart looking for weights. I was hoping to get 2 dumbbell bars and then some plates so that I could also purchase some micro plates on Amazon. They didn't have any bars. They only had 2 regular 30-pound dumbbells. So I said, no, I'm not gonna do that. That's not what I'm gonna do today. That's not what I'm looking for. Oh, excuse the pants on the floor. This is really embarrassing. This room is very messy. So I looked down next to the dumbbells and I saw a couple plates. So yeah, I'm gonna go for a run. Say hi to my plants, by the way. This is Sloan. This is Julian.
Toes.